The one who stayed. They had everything once. Not just money, not just comfort, but attention, presence, popularity. Their home was the place everyone wanted to be. Loud laughter echoed through open doors. Friends came and went like the wind, always stopping by, always wanting something. Sleepovers, game nights, borrowed clothes, borrowed dreams. It felt like love. It felt like family. But only for as long as they had more than enough to give. Then the tides turned. It didn't happen all at once. First came the whispers, the forced smiles. Then came the excuses. Oh, I've been meaning to call. We've just been really busy lately. We should totally catch up. Soon. Soon never came. The business failed. The cars were sold. The big house emptied room by room. And with every loss came another. People didn't say they were leaving. They just stopped showing up. And it hurt. Not because of the silence, but because of how loud their absence became. The ones who once praised them were nowhere to be found. The ones who once leaned on them were nowhere near. And when they moved into a smaller home on a quieter street, no one followed. No more birthday parties. No more group chats. No more let's hang out. It was like grief for people who were still alive. People who had only loved them in abundance but never in emptiness. They didn't talk about it much. They just learned to live with the ache of being forgotten. But then, one day a knock. Not loud, not urgent, just steady. And there he was. The one friend who never stopped checking in. Not out of obligation, not for a favor. Just because he cared. He didn't ask what happened. Didn't make it awkward. Didn't flinch at the peeling paint or the... Just brought 2 bags of food and said I made extra. Thought you might want some. That was it. No pity, no performance, just presence. He kept coming back. Every birthday, every hard day, every ordinary Tuesday. He stayed when no one else did. When it was no longer convenient, no longer impressive, no longer exciting. He stayed. He didn't care about the furniture. He didn't need them to have it all together. He didn't need wealth to feel welcome. Because real friendship never asks for proof of worth. It only asks for truth. And he saw theirs, even in brokenness, even in quiet. And they realized something. They had lost everything, except the one thing that never left. A friend who didn't just come when it was easy. He stayed when it was... Everyone else had loved the spotlight. He stayed for the shadows. Everyone else celebrated their highs. He stayed through their lowest valley. He was proof. That loyalty doesn't need loud declarations. It needs silent consistency. He was the kind of person who knocked gently and never needed a key to feel like family. He found joy not in the noise but in the quiet moments shared with those who mattered most. While others chased accolades, he cherished the uncomplicated bonds that formed in silence. Sometimes all it takes is one person to remind you you're still worth showing up for, even if the world forgets, even if your name stops trending, even if the house is smaller and the lights don't shine like they used to. He was the one who stayed, not because there was something to gain, but because he never needed a reason to love them in the first place. In that humble abode where memories linger in every corner, his presence felt like a beacon of hope. She often wondered if anyone noticed her silent struggles, but he did. With every smile he offered, he reminded her that love doesn't always require grand gestures.